Welcome to Talkasia. We appreciate you joining us here in the ring to talk. First of all, tell me about Road to Glory.
You know, boxing has always been a passion for me. When you look at the Asia, you know, there's so many people out here, and there must be some talent somewhere, and that's what we're here for, to raise the profile in Asia, and I won't be the one to bring it out.
How does it change the way you think now? Because initially, before you were boxing mode, you were training, you're fighting yourself, and you're looking at your opponent. Now you're looking at it from a mentor perspective and a promoter perspective. What does that do to your mindset?
It's a passion for me, boxing. You know, I mean, you know, when I achieved what I did in boxing, I could have just packed up and just done my own thing. But I want to get a huge amount of buzz from seeing the lads that that we're working with, and giving a little bit back to the sport that I was.
It's a sport that requires a lot of discipline. Everything from when you're in the ring itself, in terms of how precise your moves need to be, but also outside of the ring as well, right? In terms of how much training you need to get. Tell me about the training process that's required for a boxer to succeed.
I think the best way I could probably describe boxing is a little bit like a game of chess. You know, I mean,
Okay, Hatton, I've got my eye on you.
Why does everyone want to hit me?
No, just not the face, okay? This is the money maker, not the face. Okay, so one of the best tips that you can give a young fighter, what would it be?
I was always aggressive as a fighter, and I think the best, you know, the main thing they say about boxing is to hit and not get hit.
Yeah.
Now you are.
I know.
The main thing is from boxing, you know, when you look at the way you're stood now, you're straight on, so you've got a lot of body to aim at. So what you do, you stand side on. And the most important punch probably in boxing is the jab, the left jab.
The left jab?
The left jab, and you obviously jab with your weaker hand.
Okay.
So you're right-handed, so obviously, you know, you jab with your weaker hand, so you jab, like that. And that generally, it's like opening, instead of the key to the door, it sets up everything. And then, you know, with your stronger hand, you'll jab, and what you do, you'll bamboozle them, thing with that, and then obviously you go back.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, and then you'll go right across.
Okay.
You know, so, and that's generally what, you know, you...
Okay.
No, so you'll jab, you'll right across, and you'll jab, and then you'll block.
Okay.
And then you'll, you know... you know,
I had a big brother. I had to get used to that.
Don't worry, I won't hit you that.
Okay.
But you jab, bang, jab, block, jab, bang, jab, block, jab.
Wow.
Very good. Thank Lord of retired.
You are loved and admired and supported by the people in your hometown, by where you live and hide, and in Manchester as a whole, and again, globally as well. How important is that support and that approval to you, or is it a weight on your shoulders?
You know, because I mean, I worked hard, you know, in the hardest game of all to be successful, and I'd like to think I've remained humble, you know, and I just go to this local supermarket and watch Manchester City and they stand with the fans, and I go to the boxing club and I train with the rest of the guys, and it's a bit of a rarity in many ways, you know, so I had to come back, and that night, my comeback was a win-win for me, you know.
Mr. Hatton, it's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for joining us.